One of everyone's favorite character from Ant-Man and the Wasp, we have Ex-Con Lewis in action figure form in this 2-pack from Marvel Legends with Ghost. So this is of course from the second Ant-Man movie. Doesn't say 80th anniversary on the box, but they're releasing this alongside the 80th anniversary series of comic Legends because they're celebrating 80 years of Marvel. Here's the front, here is the side. We got Ex-Con Lewis on one side, then we have Ghost on the other. A little blurry, but that's all good because we're going to see the figures. And then here is the back side. Anyone interested in reading this? If you can see it, well, let me show this one first. Pause it there, and then I'll show this one, and then you can pause it here. Here we have them straight out of the package. That's how they look, and we're going to run through the accessories here. Not too much, but what we do get is very cool, to say the least. Here we have a miniature version of a building shrunk down, so cool, like it did in the movie, into a briefcase. Although Michael Pena, I don't remember Ex-Con Lewis played by Michael Pena. I have to rewatch it again. I've only seen it once. I don't know if he was if he had this in his possession, but I know Hank Pym did for sure. But very nice detail on the building. So that's cool. It doesn't really have wheels or anything. This does go up and down. It goes that far down and then this far up. So that's cool. And then we do get a big old ant here. And then in Ghost, we have a unmasked Ghost head, which is very cool. And that looks just like the actor. So they did a great job on that look. And then a little hooded version here. So you can have that when she wears... when she takes off her mask and has her unmasked head. That makes sense because her hood is off. So the likeness on Lewis looks pretty cool. I think that looks like Michael Pena. They're using that digital print tech and it looks great. I think it looks good. This is a kind of a new body. The pants are just colored differently. So he's like wearing khakis instead of, you know, a full body suit. But it is not a new sculpt. It's the same suited body sculpt here. He has some new shoes here. I don't believe I've seen this on any figure. So that's cool. As for his articulation, the head's going to swivel left and right. It's on a bar jointed hinge, so it looks up and it looks down. The arm's going to go all the way up and back, in and out. There's a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow swivel at the wrist with a hinge. We get an ab crunch underneath the torso piece. Does this separate? I don't think so. It does not separate, so I don't think you can take this apart. But there is a torso ab crunch here, which you cannot see, but you can certainly hear it, and that clicks back. There's a waist swivel. T-jointed legs will kick forward and back, in and out. There's a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. That ab crunch keeps clicking. Then we get a ankle hinge and an ankle pivot at the foot. As for Ghost, this is a very cool looking figure, and I think they captured the likeness very nice. That looks great. So not much more that I can ask for here. The head will swivel left and right with the hood and all. Looking up and down is going to be a little more difficult. She looks down more so than up because that hood will hinder some of that movement looking up. The arms are going to go forward and back, in and out. There's no bicep swivel, only a single jointed elbow, swivel at the elbow. There's a swivel at the wrist with a hinge. Then we get a diaphragm joint that goes all the way around, which has some pretty good movement. No waist swivel. We get T-jointed legs go forward about this far and back, in and out. There's a thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, then we get an ankle hinge and an ankle pivot at the foot. So of course we gotta get Ant-Man next to her. This is how she stacks up next to the Ant-Man. This was from the Ant-Man and the Wasp single release. This came with the Avengers series. I think it was the Obsidian series to be specific. And then we can throw in Lewis if he can stand up. This, yeah, here we go, kinda. And then I also do have a couple more MCU figures. And here's the Wasp on the left side here, stacked up next to Ghost and the rest of the crew. Alright, here's a few more MCU figures from also the same set of releases. Recently we have the Hela and Scourge 2-pack, so here's how they stack next to these guys. Here's the Marvel Legends Captain America on the motorcycle 80th anniversary figure, and then we have a Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson, the infamous Mike Tyson, the only Storm Collectibles figure I have, so that's all you're going to see for now. Next up we got an SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Goku next to a Mafex Spider-Man on the left side there. And lately, Joker has been out here next to me on my reviews. So we got the Mezco 112 Collective Punk Joker. And also I got another Marvel Legends. We have the Rogue figure there. I have not forgotten about Lewis. We have a giant Loki on the left side. And then we got Cyclops on the right. Alright guys, there's your look at Ghost with the unmasked head. And that's going to do it for the review. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a like. Leave a comment, subscribe if you have not done so already. And as always, have a great day. Bye.